Hey guys, we're out here at the Southport Music Hall in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we're waiting on the Jasons. They said that they should have already been here, but they're fucking late. Typical bands, you know, these punk rock bands, you can't count on them for shit. It's 100 degrees out here, and the humidity is high as hell, and they got me out here in fucking leather jackets ready to do this interview. These guys better fucking show up fast. Alright guys, so I'm here with red-blooded American punk rock horror band, the Jasons, and we're gonna get right into this interview. So, question number one, what's your name and what role do you play in the band?
Jason V. I am the chief of the scene police. I also am the singer for the band, and I play guitar too.
I'm Jason Hollywood. I'm pretty much the best person in the band. I play lead guitar, sing backup vocals, pretty much the most essential element of the Jasons. If I weren't there, the Jasons couldn't function.
Understandable.
Jason Hill, I play the drums.
Yo, I'm Jason 3D. I'm the fucking, art director, booking agent, manager, and most importantly, the bass player. So I hold it fucking down, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, so number two, what inspired you guys to form the band, or alternatively, what inspired you to join the band?
What inspired me to join the band is pretty much myself, and what an amazing guitar player I am. I think that was my biggest inspiration, was myself.
Yeah, just had to get out there and flaunt those skills.
Yeah, just to show the world how amazing I was.
Alright.
Fucking hose and playing the drums. That's it.
Well, I've been here since the beginning. So, there's no joining the band whenever you create the band. It's V's idea, but, couldn't have done it without me. So, the inspiration was just like we was all hanging out. And just kind of was like, you play bass, you play guitar. Kind of like the same story with like Ramones and Steel Panther. We all tried out different shit, found out what worked out for us. And then next thing you know, here we are.
Hell yeah.
Laziness. So we were sitting around one day and we said, yo, we need to start a band, but we don't want to mess around with being not famous, right? Mm-hmm. So we thought, how can we be instantly famous? Well, you take one thing that's popular, and then you take another thing that's popular, and you just fucking tie them together. So we got the Ramones, we got Jason Voorhees, boom, instant fame, instant fortune.
Fucking there you go. Question number three, if you could spend a special evening with your favorite scream queen, who would it be and what would you do?
Yo, I just want to play the drums and listen to the Ramones. Fuck that.
Well, I'd fuck her. That's a short and simple answer, But as far as favorite, I don't think I necessarily have a favorite scream queen. Danielle Harris is cute. She's all right. What's that one girl's name? Demique Monroe or something like that.
Yeah.
She got them big old titties, and I'm a pervert, so that's important to me.
Just go with whoever's got the biggest tits. Huh?
That's right, the biggest tits. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite. I like pretty girls.
Hey, maybe more than one girl.
Hey.
Oh shit. Well, so my favorite scream queen is technically Angela from Sleepaway Camp, but I already spent technically an evening with her, and it was very enlightening.
So tonight I'll sleep away, but I'll hold you in my dreams, and I want.
So my second choice, if I get two, is gonna be Charlotte Gainsbourg from that movie Antichrist, and I'd have her crush my dick with a fucking big stone, and we'd just go from there, see what happens.
My favorite scream queen? Oh, that would have to be probably B. Arthur from the Golden Girls. And we would sit around and fucking watch horror movies and eat cheesecake.
That sounds like a good fucking day.
Yeah, that would be a good date.
Number four, what are some of your touring essentials, things that you cannot tour without?
Can't tour without my iPad, because I got to get on there and read my Judge Dredd comics every night. Number one. Number two, never go on tour without a fucking towel. It's fucking nasty. And number three, never go on tour without underwear.
That's true.
Because we go commando usually, but after the show, you need underwear. So.
Road to Ruin, Leave Home, self-titled. Next question.
Cannot leave without. Let's see, your guitar, picks, strings, amplifier, all that regular kind of shit. Other than that, a water bottle, deodorant, towel. Always got to have a towel. You know, headphones, that kind of stuff. Nothing too exciting. I try to keep it classy.
All the basics.
Yeah, I try to keep it classy.
Well, I bring books to read because I'm a sophisticated feller, and I couldn't even say that word right, so you know that's a lie right there. So, you know, all my instruments, all my cables and all that, I'd recommend bringing all your toiletries, you know, your shampoos, conditioners, you know, your face washes and stuff like that, all of which I did not bring on tour with me, so I had to buy at fucking Walmart.
Wow.
And so I had to rebuy everything, fucking forgot it in the cabin, and so now I'm broke because, you know, I get a lot of shampoo and a lot of conditioner. And, but you know what? Bring your cell phone and your cell phone charger. And, you know, you don't want to get lost and you don't want to have a dead phone.
Right,
So,
you're gonna need that porn.
yeah. I like that, watch a lot of porn too. I'm really into this whole, you know that kid Jordy? It's like the porn star Jordy.
Yeah.
That guy, he's fucking all the hot bitches right now, man. I love that little dude.
Nice. Number 5. Who is your least favorite member of the band?
Fucking all of them. I'm the best one. Fuck them.
Least favorite member of the band, current or past?
Oh, just in general. Have fun with it.
In general, least favorite member of the band, probably Jason Hell, because he has a masturbation problem. Now, I've never been one to pick on somebody for having a masturbation problem, but I have to share a bunk with them. You know, the van's a tiny place. And I'm not a person to hinder someone from masturbating, so I just gotta fucking endure it all night, every night, all night, every night. And he jacks off to, believe it or not, Pig Champion from Poison Idea. I have no fucking idea why.
What a
He's into
fucking-
the BBW shit.
My least favorite member of the band? Man. It depends on the day, I think. You know, I can tell you who my most favorite member of the band is. It's
Yourself.
Jason Hollywood. Yeah, of course.
Our favorite,
Yeah.
always.
Oh man, I have to say all of them. You know what I mean? That's you know, I like myself. You know, me and V were buds. You know, we joke around a lot. You know, Hollywood's a little prissy. Hell's a little prissy. V's a little prissy, and they're all self-absorbed. You know, a bunch of self-absorbed fucking mongoloids. So I'm the best of them all, and so therefore I'm the best. So I'm the only one I like.
Understandable.
Yeah.
All right. What is your personal biggest inspiration in music?
Probably Judge Dredd. Fucking take no
can see
prisoners.
it.
Yeah, I mean, well, musically, I just mean, because here's the thing, you know, some people's heroes, you know, are Superman, Jimi Hendrix, but for me, it's a fascist dictator cop that comes down and says, I'm the fucking law. And so for the Jasons, we said, you know, Johnny Ramone wrote the Book of Law, but he's fucking dead. So we're out there walking into the cursed earth, taking that fucking Johnny Ramone Book of Law and just laying that shit down.
Fantastic.
Otherwise, it's kissing the Ramones.
Also good answers.
My biggest musical influence is probably myself. Put Jason Hollywood #1 influence. Number 2 would probably be Tommy Thayer from Kiss, the spaceman from Kiss. Number 3, Johnny Ramone. And then maybe number 4, Ace Frehley.
The Ramones. Next question.
My biggest inspiration in music would be boobs. But you know, as far as instrument, you know, Gene Simmons, you know, my Lord and Savior. He's the reason why I picked up the bass guitar. Dee Dee's the way I play it the way I do. And then, you know, you get the assholes out there like Matt Friedman and all them. You know, the little, you know, Billy Sheen and all that. But main inspiration is to be my own version of Gene Simmons someday, and to get to see all the boobs.
Number 7. What is the craziest thing you've experienced on tour?
Let's see here. That's a good fucking question. I haven't had time to really process that. Probably driving through the New Mexico and Texas desert with Jason V. That's been the craziest thing. Those long fatiguing drives. It's like you drive, and then you play.
It
The
just
show is
doesn't
the fun
fucking
part.
end.
But I think the driving has been pretty crazy on this tour. These are definitely some of the longest drives we've done.
Meeting Casey from the adolescents.
On this tour, nothing. So we just fucking, we get in the car, we fucking drive for 13 hours, and then we fucking set up and we wait for 4 hours, and then we play for 45 minutes, and then we repeat the whole thing. So not really anything crazy, you know. Some girl showed me her tits and stuff, but I mean, that's normal. That's just like a thing.
Right.
Yeah, man, our tours are not fucking crazy. We're out here laying down the law 24/7. So just driving and fucking eating like shit all
Straight
the
to
time.
business.
Straight to business.
Oh man, craziest thing. There was a night. It was a badass night, man. We're playing in front of 200 people, and then there's this girl up front. She got her titties out the whole time, and then she runs up and I grab them while I'm on stage. I quit playing the song so that I can grab these titties. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, good sacrifice.
Dude, but then you know what? She fucking leaves, right? She fucking walks away. This other girl comes up. She whips out her titties. So it was 2 in one night. And then,
It's like a titty buffet.
Right. And then the other girl's just like, yo, I want to suck your dick. So then we go and she sucks my dick. And I'm like, this is a great fucking night. You know, this is fucking wild. You know, fucking, I don't give a shit about mountains and the Grand Canyon and fucking big lakes and fucking pieces of water. You know, I fucking play rock and roll, man. You know, what the fuck would Gigi do? What would Gene do? What would all the fucking badass motherfuckers do? They don't give a shit about, you know, the architecture of the fucking mausoleum in Spain or whatever the fuck that is. You know, they're more interested in the architecture of the vagina.
Wise man.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. What is the weirdest thing you've masturbated to?
Oh, all right. Now this is true. This is true. And I've got, all right. And I've got a prop. So the weirdest thing I ever masturbated to when I was like 15, 16 years old, our dad, who's not around anymore, and our mom's dead too, but back when she was alive, I got this fucking Killer Instinct. Remember that game?
Yeah,
Killer
Killer
Instinct?
Instinct, hell yeah.
I got that when it came out for my Super Nintendo, but I also had a shrunken head. It was this little black shrunken head with real hair, right? And so I'm sitting there, now mom and dad, they used to clean a fucking like fitness center. They were housekeepers, right? So I'm waiting for them, they're cleaning, I'm in the car, I'm looking at my fucking Killer Instinct instruction manual. Black Orchid, baby. She was sexy. She had those polygonal tits that they had back on the Super Nintendo. And I'm looking at those and, you know, I'm kind of starting to, and then I look over at the shrunken head. And it's latex. And there's a hole in the bottom where the neck is about that big. And I said to myself, I could fuck that. So I start fucking the shrunken head, right? I'm getting it going. I'm in the zone. And then all of a sudden I hear, it's my dad. He's opening the car door. I said, shit, I threw the shrunken head. It goes wherever, and I zipped up hard. I zipped my dick up all the way. Something about Mary, all the way, zipped it up. But I couldn't act like I zipped it up, so I had to just fucking stone face it. What would Judge Dredd do? He would just fucking grimace. So my dad says, yeah, we're almost done. I said, all right. So then he leaves and I think my dick's gonna fall off. I ripped it off. I go running in and I say, yo, Dad, I gotta go to the bathroom. So then I'm in the bathroom, I open it up, I look at the carnage. I'm all right, but I'm still scared. So I go, ouch. He says, what happened? I said, after I peed, I zipped my dick up in my pants, totally wasn't jacking it. And then he looked at it, he said, it's all right. It's huge, but it's all right. And so I'm all right, but let me show you something. Can you stay here for a second? Look what 3D bought me on this trip.
Man.
He's gonna hate this fucking next question.
Oh no.
Because I gotta ask him to do the dance.
Oh no.
All right, so on this tour, Jason 3D, those guys, they went to the beach. And I stayed in the hotel room, but when they came back, they brought me a shrunken head. So I got some unfinished business, but it's different than the one I had, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Jason V, next question.
Weirdest thing I've masturbated to? I don't think it's weird, but some people probably do think it's weird. When we got our Kramer endorsement, there's a poster of Jason Hollywood with his Kramer. And so of course I jacked it to that because I feel like that's the most important thing to masturbate to. Some people may find that weird, not me.
Yeah, you have one of those hanging in your office, right?
Exactly, yes, exactly. Good catch on that, yes. So that's the one I masturbated to.
Nice.
Monsters.
Monsters?
Yeah. I'm scared of the dark. So you challenge yourself, you masturbate to like some weird shit. That way, you know, like if a ghost is ever over you, like try this out. Next time you think there's a ghost watching you, unless it's a perverted ghost, then you're fucked. But if you think there's a ghost watching you, just start jerking off, man. You'll lose that feeling instantly.
Well, shit, I already do that.
That's right, ghosts are gone, you know?
There you go. Last but not least, last question. Can you do the dead fuck dance?
Well, now there's a couple things. There is the dead fuck dance, which is that fucking shit that he did. But the dead fuck dance is also just being a loser and not ever getting laid. That's pretty much, I've been doing that dance my whole life. So,
I fucking feel that.
yeah.
No, I don't dance.
Can I do the dead fuck dance? Yes, I can. Will I do the dead fuck dance? No, not unless you pay me $1,000.
You take PayPal?
Yes, if you prepay.
No, because I'm not a dead fuck, I'm a classy motherfucker.
Fucking heard that.
That's right, boy.
All right, well, thank you for joining us. It's been great.
Thank you.
And looking forward to the show.
Thanks.
Awesome. All right, well, there you go. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to the show. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Your pleasure.
Greatly appreciate it. Enjoyed it. Can't wait to see the show.
It's gonna be badass. You're missing out.
Well, guys, that was the interview with the band The Jasons. If you guys haven't, go check them out on Instagram and YouTube. They make pretty damn funny videos, whether it's music videos or not. And their music is seriously good. They're a very underrated band. They put on a very, very good live show. Lots of energy, super fun, and I greatly enjoyed it. So if you guys get the chance to check them out when they're near you, you should. Plus, they actually just released a new album. This album has been my summer jam so far. I can't stop listening to it. I was listening to it before the show, and at the time of this video being released, it's probably 2 weeks after the show. I'm pretty fucking lazy at making these videos. And I'm probably still listening to this album. So, the album is called Blood in the Streets, and you can listen to it at these fine retailers. If I need to convince you more to listen to it, it has great hits such as these. KM1, JJ was a headbanger, It's Still Camp Crystal Lake, no matter what they call it in part 6, and of course, Dead Fuck, which Jason V actually called me out for in the middle of the show.
Yo, man, this guy right here, man, right before the show, no joke, he came up and he said, yo, Jason V, do you know how to do the dead fuck dance? Yo, motherfucker, let's see if you know how to do the dead fuck dance.
Yet again, huge thank you to the Jasons. You guys are super awesome. I've been listening to you since fucking Camp Arawak came out. I found that music video and I was like, these dudes are funny, and I just love it. And back then, I was actually all about Friday the 13th. That's what most of my focus was. It was before this channel was even a mask channel. I was still making Magic the Gathering videos back then. I used to listen to these dudes all the time back in the day, whether it was riding home from school or working on some of my very, very first masks. Their music's very good, they're very underrated, and very cool guys. Thanks for hanging out with me before the show. Can't wait to see you the next time you come around. And remember to do the dead fuck.